What is good, internet? It is Spirit of Paradox here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing Ultimate X-Men, but without the Ultimate or the X-Men issue number 2. And I'm not going to go into a full breakdown on this, I'm just going to tell you what happened so I can get this over and done with. Yeah, I could have just skipped this video, but I am an Ultimate Universe channel, so I might as well do it. So, the story begins with the main girl looking at the ceiling and then going through some sort of vision with this boy on a hill. They talk for a little bit and then some weird eye or this black face with a red eye pops out of the sky, and she has this note in her hand when she wakes up from this vision. Then she goes on her bike with her eggs, or goes out to go get eggs on her bike, and then she moans and cries, and then this girl called May, I'm gonna call her the Made in China Storm, or the Made in China knockoff Storm. Oh, I don't know. I don't really care. But either way, them two link up and they meet and talk for a little bit, and the main girl feels a little bit suspicious to give her full details to this girl called May. So, she unravels this note and it says, yada yada yada, come to me at the abandoned lab at the abandoned school. They both go to this location and talk for a little bit, and then they come across this bag that has lots of weird stuff on it, I suppose, and then a security guard comes. And then they walk into a room where there's all these notes and all of these like teddy bears that I'm supposed to think are dripping with blood. And then they see the black scribble monster again. And then basically that guard that they come across turns into a monster himself, where like his face looks like maggots and worms and crap. And then the girls decide to run away. May Storm decides to use her powers on this guard that turned into a monster and basically try to defeat him. Well, it didn't fully work out that way. So what happened is this black scribble monster just decides to burst out of the guard that's turned into a maggot monster and then tries to go for the main girl. But the main girl pulls something out of her bag and then tries to punch the black scribble monster, and then the red jelly monster appears and protects the main girl and punches the bad monsters. Then after that, basically the house sets on with a plate, not the house, sorry, the abandoned school in the lab seems to catch on fire. And then in the next page we go to basically the bad guy in real life, who lives in this little room and he's got this helmet on his head and he's got loads of little notes around him with writing. And then he's got the picture of the main girl behind him. And he's like, why? I know that girl's face, where do I know it from? And then he turns around and looks at the picture and says, Hiskale? And then basically, some time later, the girl goes to this high school cemetery, and basically, I think the headmaster is talking. Maystorm is in the crowd and basically says, hey, yada yada yada. They talk for a little bit, and they wonder if that bad guy was the shadow guy. To be continued. Yes, I understand I did not go into full detail in this comic is because I cannot be bothered. I have no interest in this comic book. Even reading it, it's just not Ultimate X-Men. It's clickbait. It's basically me making a video about, I don't know, Godzilla and or not even that, making a video on the Ultimate Universe, yet the title and the thumbnail has Godzilla in it. That's basically what this is. It's just Ultimate X-Men on the cover, your everyday manga in the actual book. So yeah, that's how I personally feel about this. I'm gonna give this one more shot in the next issue, and if I don't see any traditional X-Men, I think I will just drop this series completely. But for me personally, this is not what I wanted to see from Ultimate X-Men in any way, shape, or form. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.